What's up, y'all? Dragon Age happened. Oh, man. I mean, the leaks, the response, the player count, doesn't matter. To me, no. I was disappointed in Dragon Age when we heard that it was an open world. When they announced it wasn't open world, I was like, I didn't expect anything. But before that, I know that there's new people who don't know who I am. So if you don't know who I am,
YouTube, he's Muten Gaming on YouTube, and
Dragon Age is a $70 character creator that puts your character in dope ass cutscenes. I have a video on the YouTube channel with me making my character, and then I made a few adjustments at this point. That's all this whole fucking game is about. Creating a character in the character creation. My Kunari came out pretty dope. The male voice actor for the deep voice is way better than the female voice actors. And I think this game focused on characters being the centerpiece. Like, this is a game about characters. You're collecting some characters, and I think the game's gonna end after you collect them all. I don't know. The gameplay is fine. I honestly think it's like yeah, God of War is a good comparison. This game is a variation of God of War. 2018. Oh no, was that 2018? 2016. God of War 4. PS4. God of War. And like for real, yo. I think people hating the game because of all the same reason they hate everything, right? But to be honest, it could be, it feels like a movie that you go see with your family. It's for everyone. It's for the kids, it's for the adults, with its hidden innuendos. I have not found any armor set that looks decent at all. That's a costume that I have on. Not even an armor set, nothing, bro. I'm like, what is this stuff? This is, I'm just gonna think it's gonna get better. I think it's gonna get better. I think the item, I haven't really got into it, but I've just been finding stuff, and I'm like, who gives a fuck? The swords, I don't know, man. And you don't care because you're not finding anything. Everything is just in a straight line. You're going down these paths. But the thing about the paths is they're really beautiful. They look really good. And the environments look really, really good. The cutscenes look good. That's what you play in the game for cutscenes. And it's kind of weird. So diehard Dragon Age fans are disappointed because your save don't carry over. But if you're a Dragon Age fan, you're going to enjoy it more because you know what's going on. This is a direct sequel to Inquisition. And I ain't gonna lie, man. This just makes me want to play Dragon Age Origins because that's the only one in the series I didn't play. I played 2, 3, and I'm playing 4 now. I need to play 1 because people are saying 1 is the best game ever. I'm like, yo, I missed out. I didn't have no money back then. But you spend as much time as you possibly can making the character you want, because once you do that, that's what's going to make you want to play the game. You're going to want to see this character do the things and see it in cutscenes, and it's a lot of cutscenes, and I like it. The companion quests are fine. I mean, you know, the thing about the game is the whole structure is fucked up. Who cares about the quest? Who cares about finding things? I haven't got to a point where it feels like I'm exploring, which is crazy. Because I don't think this. I think these people didn't want to make an explorer game. They wanted to make like a narrow path with some narrative, with the milquetoast narrative. You know, and all I got is everybody's always going to compare a game like this to Baldur's Gate 3, which is crazy because the people who made Dragon Age made Baldur's Gates 1 and 2. It's crazy. It's just like the game's rated mature, but it's not mature at all. This is not a mature game. It's for kids, but it's rated mature for some reason. Don't know why. There's not a lot of. There is some blood and some violence, I guess. You know, you're stabbing people in the face, but it's not that. It doesn't look visceral. It has no. You know what I'm saying? It's like, have you played The Last of Us or The Last of Us 2? Have you heard the voice acting in Red Dead Redemption 2? And I think it's because maybe I actually don't know why they went with that tone. Like the tone is it's basic as fuck. It's basic as fuck, bro. Like, let me see, man. I'm just gonna find some dialogue. I'm just gonna find some dialogue real quick. Hold up. Oh shit. Oh, this is when I kept dying. Okay, let me see. I think there's more dialogue somewhere, isn't there? I don't know. There's dialogue somewhere in this. And the thing about this is, it's like, this is why you need a visionary. Okay, I need to go back a little bit more. Well, I met the guy, right? I don't know. Okay, we'll go back to the beginning. Let's just listen to these people talk. Seriously.
Wow, this is not what I expected.
Welcome to the Cantori Diamond.
You know what I'm saying? It's half the time I'm looking at the mini map, bro. I may get rid of the mini. You don't even need a mini map, but it's just easy to see if it's even worth going over into a corner somewhere, bro. Come on, yo. Wait, come on, go on. There we go. Let's listen.
You're the client.
This is Rook. Did you want a drink? I promise not to let Viago near it.
Viago de Riva, 5th Talon. And this is Catarina de la Morte, 1st Talon of the Crows.
An honor. And you are?
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient blighted mages. My detective says you have a man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanis. My grandson. They called him the Demon of Viranti.
Look, that's how good it
He
gets.
was the one who did those jobs.
That's as good as it gets. Because they're just basically debriefing you of some shit you heard, and you should already know. But I get it. It doesn't really bother me that much because I just want to see my character in a cutscene. That's it. When did I always cared about story, but a lot of people never gave a fuck about. A lot of people used to skip cutscenes. Remember, I know people who play these games like this and they skip the cutscene. They don't care about the story. They don't know what's going on. They don't care. I've seen people play games like that. That's why they don't like. That means they don't really like games. We usually play Madden or some shit. So, I ain't gonna lie. If you have an itch for a game where you go get around getting characters and talking to them with dialogue options with an amazing character creator, for real, bro, just get it and spend an hour making your character like I did. Now, I said I like the story because if you know what's going on, this is like, I like how when you talk to the elf girl, she says our gods are going crazy. It's starting to grow on me because I'm into the story, and I'm easy to please. I'm easy to please, and I can see the craftsmanship in the game. Like, this area looks amazing. You know, my character looks amazing. Running through it and stuff, like, it's fun. It's just not the deep RPG, you know, splunkering through a cave, not knowing where we're gonna end up. It doesn't have any. I haven't gotten to the part where you can explore some shit and find some shit. But I like the game. But it's not, you know, it's disappointing that it doesn't. It's like, how can this game be like this? And you have The Witcher 3. Does anybody play The Witcher 3? This is your competition. This is what you get compared to. And the most important part is just kind of weird, man. Like, they just sound weird. They just sound weird. They sound like you're talking to children. Like it sounds like it sounds like it's not a mature game at all. It sounds immature. But whatever, man. I haven't gotten all the characters. Like I said, that old lady sounded mature. But I'm enjoying it, man. I love my character that I made. That's the only thing. The character that I made looks dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? She's in the thumbnail. Like, I'm proud of what I made, and that's the attachment that I have. The combat game mechanics are good enough for it not to suck. And the characters are characters are dope. Like, the characters have stories. You unravel, and if you're the type that want to go do the side quests, your side quests, and the only thing bad about side quests, backtracking. It's all backtracking. Just backtracking. They're not gonna make a fucking level for each quest or a new area for each quest. The difficulty is it's like just difficult enough to not be a walk in the park. I don't know if it's because of the way I'm playing or, you know, it's just built that way. But I don't have it on like death mode or whatever the fuck that shit is. I got it on the one below it. So it's still, I think it's like underdog or some shit. See, that's cool, right? But see, there should be like 20 different finishers. If you're gonna do a game like this, why not have the cinematics within the combat? Like Spider-Man or God of War. That's what this game sometimes feels like too. Spider-Man, and it's a mixture of Spider-Man. It's like, yo, it's crazy. Well, just don't worry about what people say about the game. If you have an itch to play an RPG game where you create your own character and it has a decent battle system that doesn't suck, and your character looks really good in cutscenes, Dragon Age the Veilguard will, you know, it'll get that itch for you. I am Muten Gaming, and I have spoke.